Hi, and welcome to In the Front Row, all things news, reviews, and interviews. My name's Jamie Lee, and today I'll be doing a review of the Amazon Prime hit series, The Boys. So my hubby was looking forward to this one for quite a while. He was asking me to watch the trailer with him so that I could get on the bandwagon and we could watch the eps together and whatnot. But my original reactions went a little something like this. The name, super relatable. The poster, boring. Wait, is that a girl? The trailer. Ooh, a Justice League parody. Wait, no, just crime fighting. But then this happened.
Oi, what's Sporty Spice up to?
I'm not ashamed to admit that I probably only watched this series purely because it was smart enough to reference the Spice Girls in a movie that's predominantly about the boys. So I gave it a shot and I watched one episode and then two and then 8 because holy, this was so good. Every episode, every character, every story arc, I just wanted more. Like I did not want it to stop. Sorry, couldn't help myself. So what's the show like without spoiling it? It basically shows us what the world would look like if superheroes lived among us in modern society. I know that's kind of brief, but that's basically it. We all know that superhero movies are flooding our screens at the moment, which is great. But why would you want to be entertained? Sorry, couldn't help myself again. Why would you want to be entertained by this one? What makes this one so different? Well, this is not your typical superhero comes in and saves the world type of show. I mean, sure, there is a team that looks like the Justice League who comes in and sometimes saves people, but basically they're run by a corporation who markets them and rents them out, I guess, to all these different countries or places in need, or basically whoever throws the most money at the corporation. But behind their marketing front, they're just some really damaged, really broken, messed up people who happen to have superpowers. Whether it's because of their powers or because of their personalities, they just seem to not give a crap about anyone or anything apart from their image, power, and money. That sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Along the way, obviously there's collateral damage to everyday people who aren't supes, and a group of people who get together because they're sick of the BS that the corporation put out about the supes. They get together and they want revenge and they want justice and they want to take down the corporation and eliminate the supes. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It is ridiculous. Normal people going up against superheroes handpicked by God. But that's what this show is, flipping ridiculous. So ridiculous that it's funny. It is hilarious.
Cool.
I guarantee that I laughed in every single episode of this series, every single one. And if my mouth wasn't moving because of laughter, it was probably on the floor because I was so shocked and so stunned by all like the graphic and the gory scenes that were in this series. It was disgusting. I mean, I don't really like gory things. I don't like scary movies, don't like horror. But when I think of gory things, I think of, like Mike Myers coming in, slashing a bunch of people up and then blood everywhere. That's my idea of gory. But then I watched this and I realized there is so much more to gore than just cutting people up and having blood. Like this show goes from, hey, let's spit blood onto a translucent superhero so we can see where he is, to hey, let's put a butt bomb in him and explode him inside out.
Boom.
Like literally his insides come out.
Now I just feel sick.
It is seriously cringy. Like probably just as cringy as when I used the word butt bomb just now. Butt bomb. I'm gonna own that. Anyway, so yeah, it's funny, it's full of action, it's full of gore and graphic stuff if you're into that sort of thing. Cool. But the best thing about this show is the writing. The plot covers so many modern themes, like it addresses religion, it addresses politics, it addresses sexual assault, it addresses like Hollywood, or takes the piss out of like Hollywood scandals and things. It addresses the addiction and like the fakeness of social media, I think. And yeah, it just really covers everything, but it is all relevant to the storyline. It's not just thrown in there or like just, one-liner sort of things that mention that. Like all of it is included and all of it is relevant to the plot and it all makes sense. at the same time that you don't feel bored because you've got, you know, all these things going on, when the action starts to die down and the gory scenes start to die off a little bit, and you get to the real dialogue and the real storytelling, that part there is still really engaging in the show. Whether it's because of the writing or whether it's because of the actors, who's to say, because they're both perfect. I mean, the whole cast was literally perfect in this series. I really think everybody did perfectly in their roles. But you have Butcher, right, who is genuinely the most likable, badass, fearless, relatable dude, whether or not it's just because he swears in every sentence, which is super relatable to me, or not.
Yeah.
And then you have the baddest of bad guys. You have Homelander. And Homelander, yeah, duh, he's supposed to be scary, right? He's the bad guy of the show. But it's not his writing that's even scary. Well, it is his writing, but it's his acting. Like, he can just literally look at someone or something with this smug, scary, I can't even describe it. It is an amazing look and it is terrifying. Like, I genuinely felt scared about what he was capable of. Like, in every scene, you're just constantly terrified of what's this guy going to do. You know, he's just so unpredictable. And again, that was the writing, but it was also his acting, you know, like that. He just played that role so well. And I don't know how any of them played the role or any of their roles so well, because like 80% of this movie would have been hard to film. It would have been so hard to try not to laugh in like 80% of it. It was so funny.
Well, that's true.
But they did so well of keeping a straight face and just getting the acting done and making the acting authentic and believable. I thought that's the one thing that really made the show like super engaging, was how everybody played their roles. So if you want to watch a series that will... Sorry, I'm done with trying to be funny about the Spice Girls.
I'm done.
If you want to watch something completely
Fucking diabolical.
then go and watch The Boys. Come back here and thank me later, because this is a masterpiece. It is absolutely perfect and I cannot wait for season 3. So yeah, if you've seen it, let me know in the comments below who your favorite character was. Mine was Frenchie. I just thought he really stole the show. He was such a good character. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and then head on over to my Instagram and give me a follow over there as well, please. Okay, well, I'll see you in the next video. Sweet as. Bye.